Hey YouTube, I want to do a video about something that I feel is a very important skill now, and especially if things collapse, and that is situational awareness. And I think that's more important to have that than to have preparations. I mean, what's the point in having all these preparations if you get killed or someone steals it from you? Um, Anyways, and living in a city like Mexico City is really good for your situational awareness. Because say for me, for example, I tend to be introverted and I tend to be in my own mind. Say living in a place like Canada or United States, it's pretty easy to live in a sort of a fantasy world. There isn't that much going on. You can but living in a place like Mexico City, people are constantly trying to get one over on you, rip you off. Cars, if you're driving, even just walking, I mean, cars are coming from all directions. Anything could randomly happen. You have to be very aware of your surroundings at all time. And there's a number of drills and games that you can play. Even things like I Spy with my little eye, things like that you could play just to become aware of what's going on around you. And if you go into a building, immediately you could look for all the exits. You could count the number of people that are there. These are just little drills to get you into the right mindset to be situationally aware at all times. You could look at the people around you and try and figure out their story. Try and figure out their life story, how they're feeling that day, where they live, their background, things like that, or what they're prepared to do. And you're gonna be looking for anything that's out of the ordinary. You start to you become accustomed to your environment, and then when you notice anything out of the ordinary, then you're obviously going to take a note of that and try and figure out what's going to happen. And you just don't want to be distracted at any time. You always want to be looking up. You don't want to use your phone or an MP3 player or anything like that. You always have to be alert, but not to the point where you're paranoid. I mean, it wouldn't be good if you're just like constantly going like that. I mean, you would draw attention to yourself. You have to be alert, but at the same time in a relaxed state. And anyways, I don't know if anybody has any experience with situational awareness. I mean, I think, like I said, it's a very good skill to have, and it's something you need to develop now. It's not something that you can just become aware. You need to be somewhat aware all of the time. You can't go from 0 to 100. You have to be going at 40, and then you can go up a little bit from there. Thanks.